I'm Anil Kumar sharing with you an excellent question from one of our subscribers based on sine and cosine law. The question here is, three circles with center A, B and C are mutually tangent and no circle lies inside another circle. The circle with should be center A has radius of 3 centimeters and circle with center B has 5 centimeter radius. If the angle BAC is 60 degrees, then determine the radius of third circle, and part B of this is find also the area of triangle ABC, right? So that's a very complicated question. I'd like you to pause the video, solve the question and then look into my suggestions. Let's try to sketch the circles first. So I'll just make three circles at random. Let's say this is one of our circle, right? And then let's draw another circle. Let's say this is another circle for us. Okay. Of course, these are this sketch is not to the scale, right? So let's have another circle here. Okay. So we have three circles here. We'll name them A, B, and C. Now they are connected. Let's say, so this is the center connected to the other center, and let's go through this tangent point and connect this point. Okay. So we have a triangle in between. Let's label this as A, B, and C. And C. Radius of circle A is 3 and that of B is 5. So we have 3 this side and 5. So this is AB is 8 for us. So this is 3, this is 5. We need to find what radius is for C. Let's call it X. Okay. We are also given that this particular angle in between is 60 degrees. Okay. So what we could do here is basically apply cosine law, right? So we'll start with cosine law. In the triangle ABC, we are given the two sides and included angles. We'll use SAS. So included angle is 60 degrees, right? So with cosine law, we can relate the opposite side, which is CB for us, as CB square equals to sum of these two squares, which is AB square plus AC square minus 2 times AB AC times cos of angle A, right? The angle in between. CB is x plus 5. So we can write this as x plus 5 whole square equals to AB is 5 plus 3, which is 8, right? So it is 8 square, which is 64, plus AC is x plus 3. 2 times 8 times x plus 3 times cos of 60 degrees. Cos of 60 degrees is half, right? Okay. So let's expand all this. Since this is x square plus 10x plus 25, here we get 64 plus x square plus 6x plus 9, and here cos x cancels with 2 since cos 60 is half, right? Since cos of 60 degrees is half, so it cancels, right? You could always make this special triangle where you know for 60 degrees cos is 1 over 2. Correct? So cos 60 is half, it cancels. Now expanding we get minus 8x minus 24. Is that clear to you? Now in this x square also you could cancel it. So we'll just simplify our calculations. We'll bring x terms to one side. So we have 10x minus 6x plus 8x. And the numbers on the other side, 24 minus 64 minus 25, and we have minus 24 here. We also have plus 9. Okay, all these numbers. So let's use calculator to find x now. So we have 10 plus 8 minus 6, which is 12x. And on the other hand, we have 64 minus 25 minus 24 plus 9, which is 24. So x is equals to 24 over 12, which is 2. So the radius is 2 and the units are centimeters. So we get the radius as 2 centimeters. So that is first part. So radius equals to 2 centimeter for circle with center C. Okay. So we have done the first part, which is determine the radius of the circle. Now, let us try to figure out the area. How do you find the area of this triangle? Okay, so let's look into this triangle once again. Now we know that the sides of this triangle are 8 and this is 2, so it is 5, right? So let me sketch this triangle separately. And this is 7, right? So let's say this is our triangle. So we know this side is 3 plus 2, x is, so this is 5 for us, this is 8 for us, this is 7 for us. We know this angle here is 60 degrees. So how do you find area of such a triangle? Well, we need to find the height, right? So if I drop a perpendicular from here, let us see. Then we need to find the height. So let's call these points as A, B, C, we know them. Let's call this point as D. So what is BD equals to? Now if you look at this triangle, then hypotenuse is 8 and that is 60 degrees. So BD is equals to 8 times sine of 60 degrees, which is square root 3, right, over 2. So we'll take this number, 8 times sine of 60 degrees, which is 4 square root 3 for us. Correct. Now, you could write a decimal equivalent also. I'm just keeping it in the calculator. Now, what is the area of triangle? Area of triangle ABC will be equal to half of base, which is AC, so which is 5 for us, into height, which is 4 square root 3. Is that clear? Centimeter square. Correct? So basically that cancels, so it gets 5 times square root 3, which is how much? So we just simplified it. So basically 4 square root 3 I already have in my calculator. I'm going to divide this by 2. So we get 2 square root 3 and we'll multiply. So 5 times that is 2, right? 2 times 5. And then we'll multiply this by 5. So 10 square root 3 times 5, which is 10 square root 3, or in decimals, it is 17.3 centimeters square. Or you could write 10 square root 3. Perfect. So either way. So that is how you find the area of the triangle. Perfect. So I hope the steps are absolutely clear. A relatively complicated, I should say, level 2 question that should help you in many test papers. Feel free to write your comment, share your views, and if you like and subscribe to my videos, that'd be great. Thanks for watching and all the best.